Hello, Beavers. I'm Maxwel Bettendorf.
And I'm Nicholas Kavanaugh, and this is BTV on Channel 3.
This week at Beaverton High School, we have many things happening here.
And here are our announcements to tell us all about it.
No school, March 11th and 15th. Assembly, March 14th. St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Sparrow Week, March 18th through 22nd.
Wow, I'm so excited for all these days off, aren't you, Max?
Yes, I am quite excited, but not quite as excited as I am for the new spring sports.
I'm playing golf.
All right. What made you want to play golf?
I played last year, and I've always played since I was really young.
Oh, okay. All right. What are your expectations for this season?
Hopefully we can do well in our Metro League, and we can maybe make it to state.
Excellent. Beautiful. All right. So what sport are you doing?
I play baseball.
What made you want to play baseball?
I've been playing baseball since I was 4 years old, and it's like my favorite sport, and I watch it a lot on TV, so I play it.
So what's your expectations for this season?
Last year we finished tied for 8th, and I'm expecting to beat that this year. I want to make it to at least the quarterfinals, and hopefully we'll be playing on the last Saturday this year.
All right. What sport are you playing this spring?
Track and field.
What made you want to do track and field?
My season I had last year.
Was it a good season?
It was a great season.
What are your expectations for this season?
Best in Metro.
Best in Metro?
Number one.
Going all the way?
That's the goal.
That's the goal?
That's the plan.
Is that the plan that you're going to attain?
That is the plan.
Oh.
Hopefully I can execute it.
Oh. So what sport are you doing, Sam?
Lacrosse.
What made you want to do lacrosse?
I know, I had a bunch of friends that were playing as well, so I was like, oh, this is something new to try, so it sounded interesting.
What's your expectations for the season?
I don't know, my expectations, I don't know, our varsity should be pretty good, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully we'll get some wins, which everyone likes, I guess, so bring back something for the school after the season's over.
Wow, we sure have some neato sports here at school.
We sure do.
Hey Nick, are you interested in getting yourself a new kitten?
Not me personally, but I know some people are looking for some cats.
Well, we have some information here on some nice and easy cat adoptions here in town.
I'm Tanya Phillips, and I'm a cat cuddler and a new foster mom for kittens at CAT, which is a cat adoption team.
So what kinds of things do you do for the program?
Well, technically I'm called a cat cuddler, so that's basically what I do. I go in and they have different rooms, and so you just go in the rooms and pet the cats, and sometimes they give you certain cats that they are worried about. They may be not eating or whatever, and they want you to play with them. Some of them are shy, so they want you to, play with them and try to get them to come out and be petted.
Is there anything about the adoption process or anything that goes on at the shelters that an outsider may not know?
Well, the adoption process is, I think, a little bit different than most people probably think. They make you fill out a form that asks you questions about your personality and what kind of cat you want and what your household is like, and then they match you to the type of personality cat that would maybe be best for you.
So is there anything that sets CAT apart from any other cat shelters out there?
CAT is a no-kill shelter, so that means that if they take a cat or kitten in, that they will either adopt it out or they'll keep it forever. and so they never euthanize any animals like some of the other shelters do to make room. They just don't accept any more cats if they're full.
So, there are many cats without homes, so what can the community do to help?
Well, you could get your cat spayed or neutered if they haven't had that surgery yet. It's just there's so many cats out there, and I don't think anybody needs to have their cat have babies, because the amount of cats that come in and out of just that one shelter is amazing. So there's plenty of cats. The other thing that they are advocates of is keeping your cats inside, because they live longer and they don't have as many health problems.
Hey Max, what are you planning on forecasting for?
Oh, you didn't know, Nick? I'm a senior. I'm graduating. What are you going to forecast for?
Well, the funny thing is that I'm a senior too, so I get to graduate. But let's see what the underclassmen should plan on taking.
What has been your favorite class at BHS?
Like any marketing classes, but like the best, probably business leadership.
It'd have to be a tie between ceramics and AP English. AP English language, because ceramics is a lot of fun. You get to make a lot of cool things, and it's a different kind of experience, and you get to really work with your hands. And in AP Lang, I learned a lot, but also had a really fun time. We got good people in the classes. So.
What class has been the most memorable?
AP English language class was the most memorable. We had like 10 people in that class. It was a lot of fun. We got to talk a lot, and it was just really interesting because there was so many different people they were all so different. You really got to meet people and in an environment that was where you got to really get to know them.
Probably advanced health careers. We get to go on rotations in the hospital, and I've already experienced a lot of like really great things. Like we had the surgery team from Providence Aiders come and do some.
Mine was probably law, because we did a lot of like debates and stuff, and it was really fun.
Was there ever a class that you were dissatisfied with?
I took AP Chemistry my sophomore year. That was a big mistake because it was really hard. I was not ready for it, and so I would make sure that, taking classes before you're ready, not a good decision.
Not really. For PE or art? Yeah, art was like not really that fun, or what I expected.
Are there any classes that were really difficult? What made them challenging?
Math, because I don't really get stuff in math, and then Spanish, because it's a different language.
Japanese 3, because if you don't study, you don't do very well in there.
Algebra 2, and I just didn't get it, and it's really hard to pay attention because it's really boring.
Well, I like those classes too. Big decisions coming your way.
Sadly, I think it's time we have to wrap things up here.
Well, that's all we got for you this week, Beavers. See you next time.
You stay classy, BHS.